Manny. Oh, go ahead.
I didn't care
Oh.
about this at all.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna say I cared about it too much because
Really?
yes, I cared about it too much, and the reason is Eric, and I believe your love for Mark Davis. I'm sure you guys. I thought you guys would have been jumping for joy that this man got gold. He's going to the pay window. He's able to
The real
eat. The
man.
man,
Um,
the real man, the
the
manliest
real
man
man.
in
The
the
man's
wrestling.
man. A man's man.
And then you got my boy Okada, who's now a double champion. And then you got Kyle Fletcher, who many, you will not believe this or not, this photo is the photo. This is the photo I found online. Whatever. I don't know where it's from originally, but I stole this photo.
It looked
But,
like it was taken. It's an Instagram photo.
yeah, it looks like somebody caught them at a weird moment. Like, hey, what you doing here? But Kyle Fletcher almost got the JC Jane treatment. I was about to, because it didn't fit in this little box right here.
Yeah.
And I was just gonna be like, "Fuck it, he's out." These are my two guys. These are my boys.
Actually, that's one of the problems I think we have with this template for the thumbnail, because it has to be a square photo. It has
Yeah.
to be for
It
it
has
to
to be
work.
square. But to be honest, there's never more than it's more than one image you want to show anyway. I hope people are just reading the words of the thumbnail. Like the Callis family wins titles, and the original. I'll give you alternate titles. Is the Callis family the best faction in wrestling?
Oh no, you didn't. Go
I think
this
they
far.
are. I think they are.
Are they?
I mean, they're deep. They got talent. They got talent. In ring wise, there's not a lot of people who can do anything on the microphone, so hence why that went down, Callis. They have all the championships in AEW that matter, except for I guess the tag titles, which we all know tag wrestling does not matter in 2026. It don't matter what company you in. No one cares. And they don't have the AEW title. They're one title away from having a monopoly of AEW. And I say, fuck it, give it to them.
I've just loaded in what would have been. I didn't actually even export it when I put it into Keynote to fit the screen and everything. It's like it would have had our logo and stuff on it. But this would have been my thumbnail. Oh yeah, I use Keynote. So this would have been my thumbnail.
Oh, that's classic. And
you know what? AI did that first time this time. Normally it takes a few times to be like, no, I wanted it like this.
It's really impressive to see somebody do a one-legged cattle mutilation. That's what this looked like. Looked like somebody with a half a leg because you don't have the other leg doing cattle mutilation. And whose foot is that back there? What is that? Looks like a moose hoof right next to her leg, her foot.
Oh, that's the referee.
Oh.
That's the referee's leg.
But shout out to fucking Wren.
Yeah, Wren did it. Wren is speed.
I did not know that was her first singles win ever.
Yeah, I would have thought she would have had at least one in the
she had
books
one.
on TV.
I thought she had a random one, like even like a debut or something. Has she been
No, it
losing
was-
since the word jump?
Unless it was like a triple threat, because she would have had to win a qualifiers match to get in that
It's probably a triple threat.
deadline match. That deadline match. It must have been a triple threat then.
Yeah. She's never won a singles match. They were clear to say that. But yeah, these are some random times. All right, man, let's do. I guess we do introductions.
It's technically not random anymore because it's the third time we've done this. It's not
Just be
random
around.
anymore.
Just be around 6:20
On
to
a
6:30.
Thursday. Yeah, on a Thursday it's late. It's like it's to suit Marcus's schedule, and today I'm tired. Today is the one that like really hit me that I'm tired because I normally have a nap before this one because I decided no, I'm gonna stay up and play 2K26.
Oh no, you're killing yourself. So Manny, that's one of our news stories for today. What is your first reaction of WWE 2K26?
On paper it's pretty much the same as 2K25. There are some gameplay improvements. Obviously the roster is a little bit more up to date than normal. There hasn't been like mass releases for this one to look complete like, oh, this is unplayable.
So no Veer. Like I want a random.
No
Like why is
Veer.
Veer still in the game?
Yeah, and then
Andrade in the game?
no, but they've changed the way they've done the DLC packs and the way. So they've done it very much like NBA 2K, where you've got to complete it within the season. So they give you there's 6 seasons, and then you've got to complete. So the premium stuff is where you get your like DLC characters. Like so, this one is the AAA pack, the first season. So immediately you get one DLC's downloadable content character. So you get Vikingo. But to get the rest, so like Psycho Clown, Mr. Iguana, and the female character, I don't actually remember the name.
You wouldn't remember the female. You're such a misogynist, Manny.
You have to play through. You have to pretty much spam matches to actually play it to actually unlock them all, or you could pay for it, or you could like pay to skip tiers to do it.
I feel like most people are going to pay.
So from what I was reading online, it was like if you wanted to do that, it cost $70 a season, which is like to skip it all and just have the characters and reduce the grind. But the grind is long. I've done maybe a couple matches. I've gone up one tier, and I've like I don't know past season 2 maybe of this thing if I'm going to be that interested in doing it.
Yeah, and I believe that was the point of the game is that they wanted to make it hard. They wanted to make it difficult. So you have to pay for their DLC.
Yeah.
Which, DLC, I'm going to just say it right now. I don't know if it's true or not, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say it. That's the reason I quit video games. DLC. I quit
the
DLC
before
that. It's just so
DLC's
annoying.
fine.
I want the game. I just want to play everything.
So the game in itself is fine, but then if you add DLC, that's fine too. If it's like, oh yeah, this is paid content. But if you have to then grind your way and play the game even more just to unlock all these characters, that's when it becomes a problem. Because like, what if I can't be bothered to grind and then I have to pay more to pass the thing and just unlock them? That's the problem. That's the problem I have with it.
Yeah, I just want to plug and play. That's all I want to do, just plug and play.
But I did beat up Thea Hell today, so
I knew it, Manny. Again, like I put in Manny 2K, the goals of Manny 2K. And check the old video, the previous video in the comments for things you want for Manny 2K 26 is avoid Thea Hell at all costs. But if you run into her,
it's on site.
On site. You just chase it. Get out of here.
Yeah, I destroyed her with Blake Monroe. Who is very slow in the game. Very slow in the game.
Man, he's slow in the game.
Yeah, very slow in the game.
Real life as well. She ain't fast.
Yeah.
She ain't much of an
athlete. So I'll have a more kind of in-depth review come probably Tuesday. Possibly Monday. I'm off Monday, so I might be able to play quite a lot of it on Monday. It's just I've got a busy couple of days in the next couple of days. So it makes playing it like I'm an adult. Like I don't have time for it. My life is sad.
Many life is sad, people. Just understand that. But if you don't have anything to do, money. Yeah. Join us this Monday for a watch along Monday. This does not say watch along; it just says live at the World Hour. But join us Monday live for a watching of one of these epic events. I don't even know if I've ever seen it. If I have, I'll probably remember it when it comes on. But yeah, join me and Manny for this watch along. It should be a hell of a time. What a rush, what somebody would say.
Animal doesn't look like he's obese in that era. Mm-hmm. But when I look at this picture, it looks like E Honda isn't standing in front of you.
Animals thick. He has a lot of muscle mass and a belly.
He has muscle, but he this guy looks obese.
It's just the way he's crouched down. It's just all the stuff going in there.
Classic wrestling pose though.
Yeah. This is the biggest pause moment of the image, though. I just think that it looks like something about to happen. It's just something about to happen. It's like, I got you, man. He got stuck up on you.
You know what though?
That's not a spike.
It still doesn't beat that cursed image you made in year one of the show.
Oh, that's still the best. That's still the best. I cherish that one.
That's the most cursed image ever.
I cherish that image.
So news in terms of news story. PS5. I don't play it on PC. Mac user.
This is the Mac militant. Gonna bring it on.
In terms of news, I think there's mostly only two-ish non-stories, and then Road Dogg gone from WWE today, apparently.
Yeah, is he gone from WWE or gone from creative?
Gone from WWE, it sounds like.
Okay, I want to say I'm calling, Manny. I'm calling bullshit. I think this is something to carry favor with the fan base. I just feel like this is one of those firings that it seems like, you know, when your sports team's losing and the owner's like, we need to shake things up, so they either release, trade, or fire a coach or something like that. I feel like this is one of those moves. I tell you, Road Dogg is taking all the blame in order for them to be like, oh, we stepped it up. It was all Road Dogg holding the show down. But
I saw a post earlier today. I think it was from Link, like someone reposted it, and you know when we go, why are these people looking for these things? Kind of thing. It looked like someone screen grabbed a post from someone's LinkedIn. Is what it looked like, because someone wrote a long paragraph. So there was a senior lead writer, one of the female senior lead writers, who's now become the lead writer, I believe. I think taking Road Dogg's spot or something like that for Raw, or something like that. I can't remember where I saw it. That's the problem. So I can't say this is fact. But again, we shouldn't really care who the head writer is.
No. I just want a good show. I don't care about that. I don't need to be like Fire Road Dogg chance to be echoing down the Raptors. Okay? No one cares. Okay? Just give me a good quality show. Figure it out. It can't be that hard to book a good wrestling show. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I can do it, because we know how I will book. I'll book us right to the toilet. But it's just ways you can just do things. Like, you know, you can half-ass the show and be like, it still be a good show. People just want to be entertained. And I feel like that's not what WWE is trying to do lately. They're trying to make money.
And I've got some headlines that I'm just gonna fire out, and then you stop me when you think there's anything that needs to be spoken about. TNA's Mance Warner and Steph DeLanda have quit the company. I believe it's because Steph DeLanda is not being cleared by TNA doctors, but she has been cleared by a WWE doctor for her spine. So they've decided to quit. Big E has turned down WWE commentary role approaches. He's just not feeling it.
Basically, yeah, he just said, and not to jump in, he was like, I don't want to be on the road again. My life is good. That's what kind of his comments is.
MJF took a jab at WWE ticket prices, and WWE are pleasantly surprised by early Danhausen merch sales.
I mean, that's what he's brought in for. Can I can I give a hot take?
Yeah, I've also got I don't know what we call it. It would have been the hunch at lunch, but it's the middle of the night.
Okay. Yeah. the middle of the night snack. Where you just wake up and go, what the fuck? How about up?
The midnight feast.
Yeah, the midnight feast with Manny. This isn't a hunch at lunch. This is just more of a hot take. As much as I'm against Danhausen being in WWE, and I don't think this is something they need right now. They need something serious and some good entertainment, and I'm trying to go to the comedy route. The first segment he did was all right. And I think at the end of the day, Danhausen signing with WWE will be more impactful for WWE than, and this isn't a shot at anybody, than them signing Royce Keys, the use of like someone like Tiffany Stratton will do more money than Andrade. I just feel like it's going to be financially better than a lot of their previous signings because of merch. And I think, the kiddos are going to probably buy the kid toys, and he's probably going to sell masks and stuff. And Danhausen can build a popular fan base. So I think he's going to be worth more in the long run than a lot of these other free agents that's been signed in both companies. More than the War Dogs in AEW, more than Royce Keys in WWE.
Well, I think he's just another Santino, isn't he, really? It's just AEW didn't know how to input that into their wrestling show.
Yeah, because they're doing a wrestling show. It's not.
It's not wrestling show. It's not sports entertainment. So it's hard. It's hard. I feel like it was hard to implement what he could bring. I think he also got injured as well.
Yeah, and I don't think the sickos are about that. And then you know what? The main reason he left AEW, we all know. That's CM Punk's boy. That's his guy. That's his boy. That's his boy. Yeah. That's his boy. You imagine being in that locker room after being CM Punk's boy, like his homie. Like you just getting dirty looks from everybody. Like who he worked inside of you of.
FDR bounced back. FDR bounced back.
They did, but I never considered them CM Punk's boy, even though they're his friends. They're Edge's boy.
Okay. So my midnight snack attack.
Do you want before you do this? Do you want me to go over one of the last news stories?
Yeah.
Alberto Del Rio started a lucha promotion.
Oh God.
I'm there for it, Manny. I'm fucking there for it. I want this war. I want the people of Mexico to have to decide. Okay? You have to decide. CMLL might be the better promotion.
You already got a decision between CMML and AAA. What do you want now?
Yeah. I like the Del Rio option. I like that he was so popular and beloved by the Mexican community that they turned on Vikino, and now he is staying here, and now their title picture is just nothing but hills. If you look at it across the board, they've shooken up Triple H's AAA promotion, and he's doing this side promotion. I'm curious of who he's going to have on there. It says it's just going to be like an indie show. I'm curious of how it's going to go. Is it going to be a train wreck? Because most things involving Del Rio somehow ends up in a train wreck.
It's going to be a train wreck. Do you know what it's going to be? He's not going to have enough money to pay all these people. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be a Paul Heyman situation.
You know what? It's also, I feel like, going to be one of those shows that, you're going to keep getting updates. You're going to keep getting updates. So-and-so is going to be a part of it. So-and-so, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. So-and-so signed. We're working with all these TV deals, all these talks. And then they finally put it out. It's probably going to end up on YouTube. No TV provider. Alberto's the biggest star. And then the other star after that is like the Authors of Pain or some shit. I want the train wreck or I want the success. I don't know what I want.
I want a train wreck. My midnight snack attack is, Marcus. I believe Royce Keys is trapped in the Middle East because I keep showing this goddamn interview with Stephanie on the shows, and we haven't seen him and we haven't heard anything about him. I believe he's been left in Saudi Arabia. And also, how dare the United States ruin Riyadh season? How dare they?
Don't put this on us, Manny. We had to do it. We had to do it.
You know what? When that missile hit, I heard it. I heard the last sound. Ding, 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 ding.
Manny, we had to go to war with Iran for the simple reason that you can't give a reason why we're at war with Iran.
Why is Saudi catching strays? Why is Riyadh catching strays?
You know what the damage video I've seen? I was watching it today. It was a commercial flight. In the middle of all this shit, flew out of Iran. They have canceled up like this guy flew out of it. Could have been shot down. I'm just saying, I'm not getting on that flight with you. You blow up. That man got through it. They got through it though, unscathed, but fuck that. That's some Darby Allin do that shit if you want to be death defying. But yeah.
Just say.
Also,
say-
Betty, to go with your hunch and lunch, Royce Keys, according to the PW Insider, isn't TV ready, and that's why WWE isn't using them. I just figure that's just bullshit. They just have nothing to do with them, and you don't debut somebody inside. Yeah, you don't debut somebody right now in Mania season. When basically everything's locked in. Well, I'm gonna force you in. The only thing they can do with them, and I was discussing this with the Boo Boo Baron, with all people, is make him the guy. Make him a part of the Vision, and be the guy that has to fight Seth. That's it.
Marcus, I know what's gonna happen. I'll tell you what's gonna happen. I don't want this to come true either. Oh. He's winning the Andre. He's winning the Andre Memorial Battle Royal.
Man, come on. You can't say that shit without some sage in the room. Come on, man. You don't want nobody winning the Andre.
He's gonna win it, Marcus, and you know it's true.
I'll tell you this. I know it. I feel it now. I fucking feel it. That's all it is. Man, if he wins the Andre, for those who don't know, cheap champagne here is Andre. I will drink a bottle of Andre during WrestleMania.
That means you have... Marcus, that doesn't even happen on WrestleMania. That happens on SmackDown.
I know. I was celebrated during the WrestleMania watch-along. I can only drink Andre, the cheap champagne. That champagne is so terrible. You get hungover after 2 sips, like you're not drunk. You don't get drunk from it. You just get the hangover effect and the aftertaste. It's so cheap and disgusting.
Yeah, so let's. I think that's it. I think let's move into Dynamite.
Let's move into Dynamite.
Wait, Jimmy said something. If the ropes are slippery, as Paul says, do you think they will make more of an effort to wipe them down to give LA Knight a chance of not? They don't give a damn about LA Knight, Jimmy, and you know it.
Yeah, let me tell you this. Let me tell you about LA Knight and his botching. LA Knight always botches. There's nothing that can prevent this man from botching. He's either stumbling on his words, tripping over his own feet, fucking up finishes. It's all connected, okay? The man is, and I don't mean this as like, I do. The man's a fuck up. He bucks up. It is what it is. He's clumsy. I'm clumsy. I fall downstairs every morning for work. That's not true, but it's possible.
One question before I have to log off and get back to work. Who do you guys think is the next AEW talent to jump to WWE? Could be anyone. I want to say Britt.
Britt seems to be just hanging out there.
Jericho's, I think they've said that they've put added injury time to his contract. But if it's most likely him, but like,
yeah, mine is Jericho or Britt, who's in the Phantom Zone. Who you got?
Andrade? Nah, no Andrade. Someone from the Callis family, though. It's got to be someone from there. That family's getting too big. Someone's getting unnoticed.
Cesaro, motherfucker, into Cesaro. I think it's gonna be and I think it might be someone like Kevin Knight. I think he's gonna look over there and say, "This is the black guy season. I'm going over there."
If Tony's smart, he'd lock him up to a longer term deal.
You know, I would, but I wouldn't make him priority. I don't know. I
wouldn't necessarily.
I think he's a hot young talent, but I do see that if I'm in the other promotions, there are very similar other people, similar wrestlers like his style.
Yeah, but like the way he performed well, and it takes two to tango, but like he did perform really well against MJF in the opening match at AEW Dynamite.
Again, he's very talented in the ring. Promos is about okay, hit or miss. I probably need to see more of it. It's only been a few weeks of him actually talking and saying words out loud. So I need. Yeah,
I didn't like the promos, but like those could be worked on.
Yeah, it just takes time. But I also can see, MJF leaving. If Hangman Page, Manny, can't win the AEW title ever again, do you think it's even something in his mind that would be like, I'm jumping over there to discover a new opportunities?
I'm not. You can't force me to do the voice.
I didn't
nearly
tell you to
3
do
in the morning.
anything, but I know I would do it bad enough that you're going to want to do it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it nearly 3 in the morning. That's the sign of delusion and delusion.
Man can walk a million miles, and then they get tired.
I don't see him fitting in the main card. So like, if he's gonna jump, he has to know that he's mid card.
Ooh.
Look at the main card. Look at the top. Look at the top of the cake. If you want to use cake, I'm hungry. He don't belong on the top.
Oh, you talking about the WWE card?
Yeah. Hangman don't believe. If he was willing to jump, he doesn't. He's not someone that you would throw towards the top end of the card.
Well, even AEW at this point don't see him as a top of the card guy. Yes, he's going to main event against MJF at Revolution in the death match, but there's no way in hell they're putting that title back on him. If that's the case, MJF is the next person to leave. Like, why would you do this? But this, we're at the start of Dynamite, and
yeah, I believe Kevin Knight stole his tights from one spark plug Bob Holly.
Oh no, I disagree. There's I believe he stole NXT version Sami Zayn's tights. That's the exact same plain logo and everything. Yeah, but all he has different is bedazzled boots. Bedazzled boots. They have glitter on there or something.
No, I firmly believe because of the finish line, the finish flag, the checkered black and white flag on there. I was like, that is Bob Holly. That is Spark Plug Bob Holly.
That's Bob Holly teaming with Owen Hart or Coco Beware or whatever that. I think all three of them actually wore these tights at one point. With the racetrack and the checker flag and stuff. I give a strike to this match for the simple fact I don't like my world champion fighting first on the show and fighting in a nothing match. Basically, they could have just made this an eliminator match, and he's just fighting Hangman's boy. Because,
I don't know why this wasn't an eliminator match.
Yeah, like Kevin Knight has won maybe 2 or 3 matches in a row. And not counting tag matches, singles matches, I just don't think it should have happened. Like, it should have been a title match. I think it took it away that it was a title match because you knew damn well Kevin Knight was not winning this match no matter what. No matter what. So, and if you made it non-title, I would have had him win. I would have had him beat him due to Hangman shenanigans or something.
What? That was the thing. It makes you question, why did Hangman have to jump through all these hoops to get a title match? A specific title match, and like he had to put his what's it? Championship.
Oh, championship.
Championship dreams on the line for this. Whereas Kevin Knight can just get a title match 2 weeks before a major pay-per-view.
But, I know. And the thing about Hangman Page and this stipulation, I'm just going, okay, I can't be AEW World Champion. There's 700 other titles I could win. And they're all treated the exact same. They're all treated the same.
They are, but if there's anything there's only one title that is pretty enough for me to take my beady little eyes right now and go after, and then that's the AEW World title because it's the prettiest title they have.
You wouldn't be satisfied being the Continental or
look how hard Mox is working for that Continental title. Look how hard he's working. I don't want to work.
Or Ricochet's national title, which to me looks like a Happy Meal toy that you would get after you got a Happy Meal. Like, hey, I got the national title.
The AEW title means you work you talk maybe three times in a month, and then you do a match like once a month.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do that.
Unless you're John Moxley.
Yeah, I'm not about being a fighting champion. I'll fight you, but I'll find every way to get out of that match.
But yeah, like you said earlier, it was a solid match. MJF went back to go get some more of Kevin Knight. Hangman and Speedball comes and makes the save. I don't like Speedball getting the jump on MJF.
It was mostly Speedball, and I've like, if it's Speedball coming out to try and get me, I'm like, nah.
Oh, you can get it too. That would be my response.
And he was wearing shoes. You ain't effective here.
I've already kicked Kevin Knight's ass. Now I'm gonna kick your ass. And again, this came off as another situation that I believe WWE and AEW get to. Baby faces are acting like heels, man. MJF was at a disadvantage. It's 3-on-1. It's 3-on-1 at this point. He had all the right, and I think we should just put all this together, just to get it out the way. He had all the right to screw with Hangman or the what are they called? Jet Speed Radio Rodeo.
I went with Horsecock. As they originally wanted to be called before they came up with Jet Speed Radio or whatever it was called.
Such a aggressive name. So yeah, Team Horsecock was fighting, and MJF was in the right to interfere in their match and knock him out and cost him those titles. Shout out to the Callis family for winning these belts. I know Eric was really happy.
I was
his boy
happy.
Mark Manny was happy. I think we're all happy to get the belts off this team. I did not care about Jet Speed Rodeo, and it seemed like Tony didn't care about Jet Speed Rodeo because he's already putting Kevin Knight talking about his singles run. He's like, I'm done with Speedball. He has no interest in Speedball.
Kevin Knight was done last week about this.
Yeah. That was only a matter of time. And then they put the belts on Okada, Fletcher, and basically Aussie Open again. It's adds to the Takeshita feud. We got 2 double champions. That's how you know. If one team has 2 double champions, we have too many belts. There's a problem here. We have too many belts. And the Callis family has 50% of the belts. And I did offer this, Manny, but can you argue the Callis family being not the best faction in wrestling? They don't do shit. I mean, but they are the best.
I don't want to agree.
You can't think of a better one.
I don't have a plausible argument to even come back.
Yeah. What's their competition? The Vision? They're dead.
They're hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. Doc State? I mean, other than the Sugar Man and Deion Lennox, that ain't much of a team. That ain't much of a team. But Callis has a roster of people. He even have El Idolo, Andrade. It's an embarrassment of riches of a team. He really did put together a super team of a bunch of misfits and just bums. Like a lot of bums on that team.
Bums. Absolute bums is what it is.
Trent and Rocky Romero and shit. Can't do nothing with that.
So, Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy took on Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors. Do you know how we are all about Mark Davis?
Yeah.
Clark Connors is like the complete opposite of the man's man, Mark Davis.
You know who Clark Connors remind me of? 3MB Drew McIntyre, or even Heath Slater himself.
No, do you know who he reminds me of? Lexus King. He reminds me of just Lexus King.
True.
A more in shape Lexus King, because the Lexus King's body is Chris Jericho.
Yeah, it's just
he's a young Chris Jericho. He's a young Chris Fozzy Jericho.
So, Clark Connors is Chris Jericho, and I almost called him Joey Janela. What's his name? Lexus King. Lexus King. Who is I believe, honestly, if you fuse them together, you do get Joey Janela. Lexus King and Clark Connors goes off Joey Janela. But it is what it is. It is what it is. AEW has signed the War Dogs, or now they're calling him the Dogs. And immediately showed why the Bullet Club is now extinct, that they lost in their first match in their debut. And I'm like, Tony, you couldn't wait a week. You signed them, announced they're all elite, and beat them today. Couldn't you have waited? Darby didn't need this win. Orange Cassidy didn't need this win. They are who they are. Give the Dogs their win. And they got their heat back with David Finlay, but that ain't putting ass to see. David Finlay fucked up. I would have joined the Birthright with my brother on NXT. I would have did that.
But I get the feeling they offered more money. I think NXT, there's a very fixed rate there before you move up to the main roster, and I think Tony Khan offered a lot more because I read somewhere, don't know if there's any truth to it, that there was no budge to the offer they gave to David Finlay. So then
Oh, okay.
AEW just snapped him up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming that the offer was you're going to NXT, and he's like, I don't want to do that. Let me go to the main roster first, like Royce Keys and stuff.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
you start in NXT and you're getting this amount. Fuck, I can go to AEW, get more money, and be on the second biggest wrestling show in the world, even though NXT has more viewers and whatnot. I mean, it's his own, it's his choice. But I just feel like he's just going to end up like the many other people on AEW. We see him this week; they already lost, and then we're probably going to see him like we see Roosh or Shane Taylor Promotions. Next thing you know, they're on Ring of Honor.
Shane Taylor Promotions is resigned to being on either Collision or Ring of Honor.
On a side note, though, Ring of Honor had a really nice card they put out today, and I was like, "Oh man, they got all this going on today. It looked like a good show."
Well, to be fair,
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna watch this live. But Revolution, right? It is Revolution.
Yeah. Yep.
It's shaping up to be a really, really good card.
Yeah. Me and Eric were talking about this yesterday, and I was telling him about the car. I was like, "Okay, Swerve," because Eric was like, "I gotta figure out when I'm going to go take a piss at the show. I'm gonna figure it out." And if we start going over the car, he's like, "I'm not gonna miss Brody Swerve." And then it came down. We started going over all these matches. FTR and Young Bucks gotta watch. You know, there's so many matches on the show where you'd be like, "Oh, I gotta see this." And then it came down to even Mox and Takeshita and whatnot. Eric's piss break match will be the main event. Where he said, "You know what? If it's cool with you and Ryan, we can leave early. I do not care." And I went, "That's valid. We beat traffic. What am I gonna miss? Someone get hit with a cinder block?"
Yeah.
So
in a segment that I text you to this morning, Mexican Storage Wars.
What is this all of a sudden look from Andrade where he decided to be Watson from Sherlock Holmes? Like he's dressed like this every week, no matter what the location, no matter what the weather is. He just looks like this. He's like a wet dog in a suit.
He does look like a wet dog.
By the way, your brother Gravity gonna get his ass beat. Brandino, he gonna get his ass beat Saturday. Can't wait.
Well, where are we? I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go from that.
Are we at the Brawling Birds and the Inspiration? Which
the Inspiration have been strictly hired to be squashed.
Manny?
That literally, I believe, the contract.
Yeah, Manny, I have never gave a gold star this fast to at the end of a match in my life. I thought this was perfect. I thought everything about it. I was expecting to get a typical AEW match that showcased them, and I was like, the Iconics aren't that good. I don't need more than 5 minutes of this. I know what I get. They're a comedy act.
And you got less than that. You got 90 seconds.
And
it was only prolonged because they decided to have them run back their music.
Yes, they did the Jey Uso. If they would have went like this, no, it did not work, and then they run it back. I think this is a key signing for AEW. I don't mind them getting squashed every day. This is the way they should have been used. This is the way TNA should be used. They're a comedy act. They're meant to get their ass whooped every week. And I feel this is a miss on WWE's part where there's no way you don't put them with Chelsea Green and put them a part of her Hervis. Part of her meeting. Make her a part of her cabinet. Piper is out right now. Alba can use the help in carrying the load. And these people are ridiculous. They're ridiculous, and this is just the role for them to be in that Hervis. But it's their loss, and I look forward to seeing them getting their ass whooped every week on Dynamite. This is a gold star, and I'm going to tell you this. This and the next match is the reason why AEW gets 2 thumbs up this week. Because the next match is a squash match, too.
Yeah, some dude just got a big boot and then the buckshot.
Yeah, that man woke up to die today. And I was like, that's nice. I don't know why it happened, but you know what? Squash matches need to return. It's always good. They're always good.
And then something happened that was for a long time coming. We have this thing called the Cutler Bomb, and he got sucker punched.
The Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast.
He got sucker punched.
Yeah, so essentially FTR and the Young Bucks are negotiating their match at Revolution, and the Bucks are all serious in front of my family, in front of I don't buy any time the Bucks try to be serious. I just don't. I don't take them serious. I can't.
No, I never take them seriously.
Ooh, we angry, we mad. Get out of here. I don't care.
Mox was taken to the limit by Hechicero.
Don't put it that way.
He was.
He was. But you make it seem like Hechicero is a bum. He's not a bum. Hechicero might be one of the most talented wrestlers in the world. I'll be honest. Cause I don't know what's I guess he don't speak. It's what holds him back. But the man can wrestle his ass off. Like, they had a really good match, and I don't know why Mox was pushed to the limit. I'm not doing that before my pay-per-view because I think of the best 2 out of 3. Hechicero may get him. He may get him.
And then, why does Renee only do these ringside analysis for Mox matches against his opponents? It has to be
conspiracy.
It has to be some type of conspiracy.
Yeah, I mean, what? Does Mox not talk about his opponents at home? Don't talk to me about work, Renee. Not when I'm off the clock. I gotta carry that promotion there. I can't bring it home with me. I can't carry it home with me. Okay, don't bring me that. All right. So I asked the wrestlers the question: what is your strategy against Hechicero? Two people whose movements are unpredictable. Like, I don't know where Mox is gonna go. He looks like he's walking forward, but he'll fall back. Hechicero. I don't know what that means.
You know what? These people should have been. These two should be perfectly casted for Street Fighter.
No, they have perfect idols. I still don't know why Hechicero does all this. I know he's the Alchemist. I understand all this, but he looks like he's rubbing a magical crystal ball or some shit. That might be what's holding him back.
Maybe he's Mysterion. Brody King says he knows he is the most dangerous man in AEW and calls out Swerve. Prince Nana comes out and says, "Are you sure?" Swerve attacks him from behind with a chain, then chokes him out with the chain. Swerve then says, and I don't like how he ended this because it leaves more questions as to why. He said, "There's one thing about talking about being the baddest man. There's another thing about doing it." As Bandito comes to make the save, Swerve's last words were, "Yeah, I hung a man in LA," and then ran. I need more.
Yeah,
where's Renee? Renee's doing all this stupid analysis. Go talk to Swerve and find out what he's saying.
So I enjoyed the segment, but I never thought I'd see a reverse racism segment in my life. He strung up like it seemed like they should be in different roles. I'm just saying. Brody is anti-ice. He seems like he's a man of the people. He seems like a good white man. Swerve on the other hand,
can't fuck ice this week. A little disappointed in that crowd.
Yeah, man. People have already moved on. It's a war going on. It's a war.
It's true.
I'm sure someone came out there.
Let me tell you something, Marcus. I just worked out something. Me and you are too old to be drafted for the war.
But Manny, I know my president better. Your prime minister may stick to it. I can see my president. If you're black, you sign up. I don't care if you're 60. I don't care if you Teddy Long. I don't care if you're Virgil. Virgil's dead, sir. I don't care. Put him in the fields. Put him out there.
That's when you just take a mysterious trip to like Africa and just like I'm finding myself and stay there for it to cool down for a bit.
Yeah, Manny, I'm gonna treat my drafting like the NFL draft or the NBA draft. I'm gonna come up there with my suit. I'm gonna shake some hands, and you'll never see me again. We're gonna do the Untied Manny and I don't know who this is show. It's gonna be my face blurred out, okay? If I haven't got plastic surgery yet.
And a voice modulator. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. This is me coming from an untitled location. You know, we're talking about AEW Dynamite. He's rinsing it off for this.
I'm giving so the Death Riders talk nonsense. Yuta gets a strike for just being Yuta.
No, he gets a strike for this. He gets a strike for the haircut being lined up. Okay? He should be as crispy bald as us. We didn't get that payoff, Manny. We never got the shining cue ball look.
Even the payoff that happened on Collision on Saturday.
It's already lined up.
It was disappointing.
Yeah, he was edged up already. He looked fine. Like, it's not a bad look for him. It should be something that he should be embarrassed and shamed of for a few weeks. Now he's just like, yo, what up?
He should have shaved his beard.
Yeah.
He should have shaved his beard. It was a little bit more impactful.
Should have gave him bikini wax and said, fuck it. Kill a man. Kill a man.
When I spoke to my barber today, but he was about to trim whatever this is, whatever you would call this. Normally he does it too short. And I told him, take a little bit off this time. Because every time you do it, every time you make it short, I look like I'm 20. And it looks wrong with all these white hairs popping out of the beard.
Manny, I feel like you and your barber have a very tense relationship. Don't fucking cut me again. And first,
well,
keep this short.
I've resigned. I don't like the way he cuts this here. I like having the hair like you have underneath like up to at least here.
Oh, okay.
He takes it all off. He strips it down right to my chin, and then it hurts.
So currently, I've been doing my own facial hair. Well, I do it most of the time, but I'm like trimming it now. I don't go to a barber anymore. I was like, I save money. I just learn how to do this myself, or not learn how to do it, or just do it. There's no classes or anything.
I can't risk trial and error with that.
Yeah. So this has been going on for about a month of me just doing my own
self touch.
Yeah, but
actually, it looks good on you because you've. There have been numerous times where I've said I thought you got lined up, and then today to find out you did it yourself. That's actually a good lineup.
Hey, there it is. That's all I wanted to hear one time. I still don't know how to get it the way I want it. I'll be honest. That's okay.
Why I stopped. That's why I stopped, because I never would get this straight down here.
Yeah.
It'd always be like fucked up. So I was like, no, I'll pay someone to do it.
Yeah, I don't like the way my sides of this goes. Like, you can see it straight on, it looks normal, but I can't. Like, my sides, my left and right side are uneven. Just been growing that way somehow. But the barber knows how to kind of make it look like it's even. But
yeah.
It's fucked. Anyway.
So, we've already covered the main event. So, Thekla is just aura personified versus Thunder Rosa.
This is my girl. She beat it with aura. This would be a third squash match on the show, Manny. This is a third. Because she whooped her ass to the point where she was picking her up and saying, get up, bitch, and then beating her up some more. You would think a comeback would have happened. It never happened. Thekla was dominating. And I would like to give Thekla 1,800 more points. I don't even know. For a move that needs to be incorporated by everybody. Why the hell are we suplexing people and going down with them? Just hang on there like Thekla. It's efficient. You don't do any damage to yourself. Your back is fine. You get to hang there for a bit. I'm just saying. It works better. Thunder Rosa got her ass whooped. And I'll pay to see it again.
Thunder Rosa's done, right? There's no way she can, I was watching her, and like there's nothing from the 2019-2020 Thunder Rosa we saw. Like,
no.
The injury setback has really set her back. Like, this was not a good Dynamite match for her to come back to. Like,
yeah, but I don't think it was very.
But it was very one-sided, and anytime Thunder Rosa had offense, it didn't look good.
Yeah, I think that was the point. I think it was just to give Thekla a nice, credible win on Dynamite because she's had most of her matches on Collision. So, whatever. I'm throwing all my money on Thekla. Top 5. Currently in the market's top 5 fair wrestler. Might be number 1. Just because of the shit talking.
Overall, very good episode of Dynamite for me.
Yeah, I thought it was a solid episode. I enjoyed the squash matches. I enjoyed the match. They were hyping up the matches. There's usual Dynamite stuff that I'm against, like, I think the War Dogs should lose, or I didn't care about the Bucks and their segment in the back or stuff like that. But overall, I thought they really tried to put it on a really good show, and they're really focused on Revolution. It seems like.
Yeah, they really did, and Revolution has shaped up to be something that is going to be. It's going to be. I think it's going to go down as one of the pay-per-views of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's cheaper and it's gonna be better than WrestleMania. I may bring a sign that says this is my WrestleMania because it actually is.
Well, this Sunday, Friday and Sunday, it's gonna be my WrestleMania. I think
2 nights.
It's the matches are too good that have been listed for Eve, and
Shimon, Manny. Let's go.
It's gonna be so good.
Shimon, give us the big matches. Come on, promote it.
It's gonna be so good. You already
$8.99.
you got
$9.99.
£8.99, £8.99 if you're watching in the UK. $9.99 in the States.
Whew.
You get 2 shows, Friday and Sunday. You get Shuri, the New Japan Women's Champion, who's taking on
Killer.
Who's taking on Alex Windsor. You know how good that's gonna be. I seen it in person in Eve, and then they had a banger at All in Texas.
Yeah, blood will be shed.
That was such a good match, and then
blood will be shed in that one.
And then even on Friday, Jamie Hayter versus Miyu Yamashita. Miyu Yamashita kicks people like Gunther chops people. I heard a kick. Who's it? It was Nina Samuels, and I thought Nina died. It was one of those where, do you know when you get, she kicked her, and I thought that was one of those that like make your heart stop.
Damn.
I had to kick you again to make it start beating again. That's how hard she kicks.
Jesus.
Yeah, Miyu Yamashita. The fact that she hasn't been signed by the AEW, she's definitely an AEW wrestler. The fact that she hasn't been signed, and she had a match with Toni Storm last year on Dynamite, I think. I would have thought she would have been signed off of that because that was a really good match.
Yeah, maybe it's her choice. Maybe there's some offers out there, but maybe she doesn't want to relocate. Maybe she has a good thing going on. Maybe the money wasn't good enough. Maybe she's making decent money. Maybe she just does it for the love of the sport.
I think she made decent money with TJPW. Yeah, TJPW. Because I was thinking of the other show that we watched with the 2 crazy Japanese guys running around with Session. That match. They're from Choco Pro, which is a strange watch if you come from watching like professional wrestling, because they just wrestle. It's like wrestling in a room. Like imagine the Ugandan wrestling before they were given the ring.
Oh, in the mud. Just in the mud.
Yeah. This is in a room where it's just like padding. There's no ropes or anything. There's people just sitting around the padding. And then if they run to the side, the fans become the rope. They run into you and you push them back.
Manny, you're just describing me my childhood. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
That's basically what. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got no budget. What you're falling on is the carpet, if not the grass, if you're outside. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah, so amongst that, like, there's so many other matches that even Sunday, like, I want to watch Willow versus Nina. I just do. That match is going to be sick. And then I'm already all invested in Rio versus Session Moff Martin. That's the main event. But Sapphire Reed versus Azumi, another one that's like, you need to watch. So like, watch $9.99. Even if you do it for 1 month, you'll be heavily entertained. That's all I'm going to say. You'll be heavily entertained.
Yeah. So
you might see some boobies because like burlesque is on.
Manny, don't try to sell the show with boobies. Don't be like, boobies may show up, guys. Come on, boobies.
And I've actually got into the performers that do the burlesque because it's not even the fact that they're removing clothing. It's the fact that like they're actually just dancing. There's one woman with hula hoops, and I'm like, whoa. They light up and everything. My autisticness happens.
Manny, okay, I understand a burlesque show. You could be like, yeah, I'm in this for the dancing. I'm in this for the show. Do you think people go to the strip club that's in this for the show? This is not saying that they're strippers or anything, but I'm just saying, do you think people go to the strip club and say, just here for the show? I don't care about them titties.
Only if it says burlesque. If it says strip club and it's strictly strip club, no, those men are going there for a reason. Those men are going there with singles in there.
Going up there, bricked up enough to build a house. That's how we do this. I want to see the guy go to the strip club for the art, the love of the sport. This is beautiful.
And then you get the guys like, I got it for the buffet. The buffet's disgusting.
You ain't never had no lemon pepper wings in Magic City, Manny. So you can't judge it. Until you come to America and go to Magic City and get their wings, you can't say, I don't want to eat at a strip club.
Well,
I can't say that either. I've never been to Magic City.
Let me tell you something. There's nothing magic about Magic City anymore. Your president has ruined it. President has ruined the world.
That would be funny if the politics got to the strip club and the strippers are sad. Nah, they don't dance like they used to. Not before the war with Iran. Not before World War III. Strippers don't shake no more, man. Don't jiggle like these. But we know what? We're going far. We're off the rails. Speaking of strip clubs.
Yeah.
NXT. Nice laying up. Nikita
line. But the first match was a stripping match because Miles Bourne came out there. Ethan Page basically said, I'm taking praise for making you go to the next level. But states he got lucky and states he deserves his rematch. But Miles wants to give it to him. And then Robert Stone comes out like, are you sure? You don't want to go and change into some ring gear? And like, no, we're going to do it now. So we get this match.
Best tuxedo match ever.
Is it?
It's the best bra and panty match I've ever seen. Because it was an actual real match. But throughout the match, they were tearing each other's clothes off. Belts were used as weapons. And I thought this was something, I don't know if I've ever seen a match with two guys in quote-unquote suits wrestling each other and fighting to the last minute. I didn't know what was going to happen.
I was like, Ethan Page can't win this title back in moccasins. He just can't. And then he got hit with a moccasin and then a zigzag for the win.
Yep. But I was happy Ethan didn't win because the more he wins or the more he gets these titles, the less he has a chance of ever going to the main roster to shake things up. I think he's going to the main roster after Raw after Mania.
I hope so. I believe Robert Stone gets a strike.
Deserves it.
Dark State were looking to jump Tony D in the parking lot. He sends him inside, and then Tony D appears, doesn't he?
Go, Manny, Tony D gets a strike. He shows up, he pops his trunk to pull out one crowbar. Why didn't he just have that shit in the front seat? Why be like, let me get in my car and put this in the front seat? Now, I know that's what people will probably most likely keep a crowbar in case they break out, they break into the car. I don't honestly know what people use crowbars for. But I'm just saying, I'm right with that in the front seat. I'm not putting that in the back. Like he had it like it was his gun. You don't pop the trunk for a crowbar. Tony D gets a strike.
Blake Moran comes out. She felt reassurance from defeat last week as Jada Parker needs Blake Monroe. He says she's going to share the spotlight with her and then walk straight through her to stand and deliver. Jada says she is deluded because she thinks wrestling revolves around her. Yet she's out here trying to convince everyone how important she is. The glamour only exists because the insecurity does. Blake hates that she is a definition of relevancy because all eyes are on her and she doesn't care what other people think about her. She makes the reference to the Toni Storm feud and calls her a mediocre bitch, which starts the fight. And Jada knocks her out the ring with a hypnotic.
Nice reference to the Toni Storm feud. But, I think these two have good chemistry. I think it's the best person Blake has had to wrestle or had chemistry with since the Main days when she was fighting Tony. So I think this is a good contrast in characters. Someone who's a little rough around the edges like Jada Parker, and someone who is, I don't know what Blake's deal is. A superficial, maybe. I guess that's would be her.
I think she's playing bipolar. I think she's playing bipolar. I think there's the glamour, and then whatever she was later on in the night.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call that one. The evil woman. What I can't remember what she called it.
She called it something. I can't remember the exact words, but she said, "Oh, you unleashed like the devil or something like that." But I do like. I think she's just the lady version of Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. I think that's her character. I think
the woman from hell. The woman from hell, something like that.
Yeah. Whatever PG word for quote unquote bitch that they want to use.
So Ricky starts trying to cheer out Ethan Page. Jasper Troy wants his speed title back. Eli Knight came out there with the "Nah, buddy. This is for skinny people." Basically, what came across to me, and then Josh Briggs over there looking like he was collecting papers.
No, there's nothing that made me laugh more on Tuesday than watching this and them doing this segment, yada yada. I honestly don't remember what Ricky said. I was really focusing on Ricky's outfit and going, "Who wears this? What is that? Is it a robe? Is it pajamas? What the fuck is he wearing?" Anyway, but when Josh showed up, said whatever he said, but grabbed them papers, I thought we were about to pan over and say, "I've been released." I thought we were about to get that. And I was waiting the entire night to see him go into Stone's office. You can't fire me over this shit. I thought he got his papers on live television. If we never see Josh Briggs again, I would like that to be his lasting image.
He did. The thing, it's his last words in my mind were, "You ain't the best big man around here anymore after you lost to them." That may be the last thing he ever says, Marcus. That might be the last thing he's ever... Because
implying that he was... Yeah, implying that he was the best big man.
Because it ain't no fan mail. No, that ain't fan mail. Who writes to Josh Briggs? Who writes to Josh Briggs?
And why is he getting his mail delivered to his NXT locker? Why not have that delivered to your house? That looked like an important document. That looked like divorce papers and shit. Like he looked like you've been served, Josh Briggs. Wasting my time. Wasting all of our time. I'm suing you for this. I need $50,000 from you.
So Wren Sinclair took on Nikita Lyons in a tournament
classic?
Match.
Oh.
Are you calling it a classic?
It's a classic. I think it's the best Nikita Lyons match of all time.
I think, do you know what? For 3 minutes, they managed to fit in a lot. In 3 minutes, they fit in a lot in this. It's only, do you know what? This is the first speed match I actually fully paid attention to because normally I don't care.
There was a 7-minute one last week.
I didn't care.
But they're Ilya LaFleur, man. Ilya LaFleur.
I don't like Ilya LaFleur.
But they fit a lot in, and Nikita's work with Evolve and stuff. She looks like she's in better shape. She looks like a better wrestler. I'm just saying, there may be money there, Manny. There may be some money left over here.
Well, when Booker T talks about potential cuts coming around after WrestleMania, I think what Nikita has done, and the fact that she her actual matches have actually improved. I think she may be saved from the actual cut.
Yeah, and I think she has enough personality. I know we joke on her about playing a 50-year-old black woman from 1975, but she does. But there's also the spiritual side. That the one I just go, Nikita knows she's full of shit, and we know she's full of shit when she's talking about this. I'm just saying that's the side of Nikita that should be on TV every week when she's just talking about the spirits and moon rocks and the essence. She should just be somebody's spiritual advisor, and occasionally gets in the ring and gets killed. But
so interestingly enough, the cast for LFG have been announced.
Oh.
Nikita Lyons is part of it.
Oh.
Drake Monroe, which is the Bayou boy. Kylie Armstrong.
I thought that was Blake Monroe.
No, Drake Monroe. It's French, French I think. Yeah. Or Canadian. Kylie Armstrong.
What? These are real people.
I think they're just going through the people involved in WWID now. Some guy called Tate Wilder, Kendall Gray,
Wait, no. That's not fair at all. She wins. Her and Kelly win.
Yeah. Cam Hendricks, which was the guy that was the annoying one I hated that did that.
Is he the Jeff Hardy guy?
To...
Oh, no. Yeah. He's Andrew, what you call him, right?
Yeah, Andrew.
Andrew Luck? Not Luck. Yeah, we know. I know who he is talking about.
Elio LaFleur.
Come on now. Elio LaFleur has a belt already, and so does Kendall Gray, and Kelly is an ex-champion.
Trill London. And Carly Bright. And there's more. So Harlem Lewis. Bailey Humphrey. Who was the big monster.
Yeah.
Layla Diggs. She's new. I think as what I've discovered is she's one of the black girls hanging around backstage with Nikita Lyons in those videos online. Yeah. Harley Riggins, who looks like a jacked version of
Harley Race.
His name? Kit Wilson.
Oh.
Tristan Angels. Dorian Van Dux. I don't know who that is.
It's a good name.
Jax Presley. PJ Vassar, who's P Nasty. And Keanu Carver.
Wait, Keanu Carver?
Yeah. Followed by Elijah Holyfield, Zena Sterling, who's still on it. Shady Ilahanas, which I believe is Tiffany Stratton's new boyfriend. Chantel Monroe.
One of the black people that hang around the Tia Alliance, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
If she's white, I'm gonna be shocked.
Chris Island is back.
Jesus. If you've been on it, I think if you're on LG for 3 seasons, you gotta go. You gotta get released.
Serena Linton, Jamie Garcia, and Mason Holiday, and Braxton Cole.
That so
is
many
your new
people.
cast. Yeah, that's the new cast of LFG with Kevin Owens and Natty as judges.
Oh hell yeah!
Undertaker, replacing Undertaker and Michelle McCool.
Oh, this was a reaction to we need a better show. Season 2 did not hit like we thought it was. We're going
Season 2 was trash.
Yeah, they see it seems less LFG and more Tough Enough at this point.
And
or
if
not
anything,
Tough Enough, NXT.
Yeah, and if anything, Tyra May Steele should go back onto that show. If they're putting everyone back onto that show, she needs to go back on because she has done nothing. She has actually done nothing.
Yeah, she hasn't improved at all, and even from a little bit I saw of her involved, I think she won this week. I was just like, it's just not working. It's just some people just don't have it. You just don't have it. You have all the athletics in the world, you just may not have it. So sad, tears, and all. But I'm not probably still watching LFG. I may tune in.
I'm gonna watch it.
But
I'm gonna watch it because I need to see real Nikita Lyons. I don't want this bullshit version that we see.
Man, you're
online.
getting the real Nikita Lyons. I think she's gonna go on there and be full female Jack Sparrow and mystical and shit. I want to see her and Booker T argue. Honestly, I want to see her and Booker T just get into an argument. I just feel like it'd be funny. You ain't black.
Why should call her baby mama?
Oh, my thick sister right here. I can see him actually bringing her into the cookout.
Marcus Kalani Jordan learns to fight from Shayna Baszler, who wants to try everything from a gymnastic perspective, and she's like, it's not gonna work.
It ain't gonna work. Gymnastics. She got that takedown. When she did it, I was like, don't let this gymnastics thing work. Have Shayna Baszler beat her ass. She did next week. She did. That's what I'm describing. And I want to fuse this with 2 segments.
Marcus,
Lola Vice as the doctor.
I didn't like the Lola Vice segment.
No, it's terrible. It makes no sense. Manny, she went to the doctor. Everybody in that room knows what she's going to say. The doctor said, you shouldn't have this match. It can do more damage to the head. You may end up like Bianca Belair dead. Okay? Lola Vice goes, yo, man. Hey, yo, I'm going to fight this match anyway, cuz. I'm going to do it. Even my career on the line. I'm going to beat her with my game. The doctor's like, all right. I'm like, why did we have this segment? The doctor knew what she was going to say.
Like, all right, make sure you come back after your match.
Yeah, she might be dead the way you
know
sounded.
Your medical license needs to be revoked.
Yes. I was like, and by the way, for him to be called Dr. Martin, I was ready. I'm like, Dr. Martin, come on, man. You can't even come up with a real name. There's no way he's really Dr. Martin. And I was looking outside the window to see what was going on out there. It's just a performance center.
Izzy, Dame, and Tatum had to sit down. I didn't care. This feels like it'd been going on forever.
It has been going on forever. But I want to see what Tatum Paxi brings out that she said is the new Tatum Paxi. She better be crazy. Enough of this doll shit. You might need to kill her. Kill her in the culling. Kill her. Kill her again. Izzy's reaction at the end was unnecessary.
No, it was totally necessary. She just destroyed everything.
Well, I don't know how Tatum got it under her skin. What? Beating her? I don't understand. She seemed cool and calm the whole thing. It was like,
you beat her with words. You beat her with words.
Yeah. Been going around lately. Liv Morgan and Stephanie. Stephanie already won that match.
So I don't think this was supposed to happen. Hank, Tank, and Shiloh were coming out, and then the Vanity Project just attacked them from behind. And then this got turned into a match. Keanu Carver come out during the match and told Booker to keep his name out of his mouth, or was to telling someone else to keep his name out of his mouth.
I don't even know who he was talking about. I just remember seeing him and he said that, and I was like, "What's this about? Did I miss something?"
Yeah,
he's angry. That's man's
the
angry.
Belly Boys, and Shiloh get the win.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to yell at Manny. How about that dive? We got a double dive of 2 jumping out with the Belly Boys, and then Shiloh running up the stairs and jumping in. I thought that was a really cool spot.
It was very cool.
Shiloh's good. Shiloh's a very talented wrestler, though. Like, I didn't believe it when I was watching LFG. I was just like, he's hyping up Undertaker's boy. But he's actually pretty good. I like his personality and his in-ring.
He's pretty good. Do you know what it is? It's because LFG, you start rooting for certain individuals. And then when someone starts getting a little bit more favor than others, like the way Undertaker was hyping up Shiloh.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, Undertaker. What do you know? What do you know
about
yeah,
wrestling?
boo. What do you know? What do you know is yeah, boo.
What do you do? If I want to hear your opinion, I ask your wife, Undertaker. I ask your wife.
I ask her for permission for you to come out and play Undertaker.
Can Undertaker come outside today? Huh? Can Undertaker come out? No, he didn't do his homework.
Tony D's taken out Osiris backstage, which I thought was racially motivated.
I don't know, it's revenge. I just like Deion Lane's no, his cartoonish anger. And I'm gonna do this myself. I'm going out myself, Tony D.
So Tony D wants to kill Darkseid at Vengeance Day because he took everything from him. Dion says it's on when it happens on Saturday, it's on site.
You know what distracted me in this segment? It's Tony D in the crowd walking with the crowbar and him waving it around. I'm like, there's kids there, man. He's just waving it. He's pointing it. Like, kids and people are moving out the way. Like, Tony, you got to be safe with this. And then when he starts cutting his promo, he realized that he just starts going really stiff with his crowbar pointing. Man almost took an eye out of some kid.
Lexus King's trying to recruit Charlie Dempsey. JC Jane took on Zaria for the NXT title. Soul took out everyone, says it's her time, and Zaria's soul is hers, bitch.
Yeah. So, Manny, I don't think we've ever asked this question. There's 2 things. That one, I enjoyed the ringing of the bell after the announcements and both parties looking around going, where the fuck is she? I know she's coming. Oh, we really got to have a match. I enjoy the paranoia. And then when Soul says she snaps your soul, does she mean your soul literally, or she talking about your foot? Because she spells her name S-O-L. How is she spelling Soul Snatcher?
S-O-L. Well, I think it's implied that it's your soul. It's just a play on words.
Yeah, I know. What is that? She going after the foot, the soul, your spirit, or
Your
is
spirit.
she taking your son?
See, the Undertaker retired. I think she made a call to the Undertaker, and she was like, "I know I'm a surfer, but like, can I steal souls?"
Yeah.
Like, you have to ask him. You have to ask him for permission.
She
Can't
has to
just be
start.
taking him.
If she snatches souls like that, she needs to do full Shane Sean. Your soul. Do it like that. She has to go full crazy. I want her to look like I don't remember her actual name from Lord of the Rings, but Kate Blanchett, Lord of the Rings, when she put the ring on, and she's like, ah, and she gets all crazy and shit. That's how I want Soul
Eyes
Roca
go.
do when she's taking soul. Yeah, her eyes go, I passed the dust. Bitch, you crazy.
You know, that
I
was
could be
one
a
of the parts of that.
queen.
That was a part of the movie. So obviously I didn't read the book of that, but that part of the movie, I was like, "What's going on?"
Ain't nobody acting like this. Frodo put the ring on. He ain't going crazy.
Yeah, but he looks like he's been molested when he puts on the ring. It's like, it's like it's like someone. It's like the ring put a finger up his bum. That's the way he looks.
Where?
Because his eyes is like.
Looks very uncomfortable.
It does.
Man didn't know how to use the ring for shit though. Just turned invisible.
Marcus, I'm giving Joe Hendry and Ricky Saints by association a gigantic strike this week.
Oh no. Why?
Because
This is a controversial thing.
Ricky had to sing. Okay.
Yeah.
That was
Yep.
not good at all.
Wasn't
And
supposed to
he
be.
would only be doing that because of Joe Hendry. And thus, because of association, he gets a strike. And Joe Hendry, because this is Joe Hendry's shtick, he gets a bigger strike.
I didn't realize there was so much controversy about this segment. I watched it. I thought it was a fine segment. I thought Ricky did the right job for these concert segments as a heel, and that's be a terrible person, and set up. You knew Joe Hendry was going to interrupt and hit him with something, and not sing horribly. The words did not rhyme or even connect. I've heard so much back. It was a terrible concert, and I believe that was the point. I think this went over people's head that he was mocking Joe Hendry, and that he was supposed to be terrible. And I thought he brought enough to the table of being fake terrible. Like it was a good fake terrible.
But this is everything Joe Hendry did in TNA.
Yeah. It's
Everything
just the same.
he had is just basically this. And I think it peaked with AJ Francis because AJ Francis brought it.
Yeah. That man can rhyme.
Also, before we close out NXT, I am taking some strikes away.
Oh.
Because Soul finally dealt with Zaria, which is a clear kicking to the curb, is what she did. She was like, because Zaria was looking for this title shot. Zaria thought she was going to win. No, Soul was like, nah, not today.
So
I'm taking away all the strikes. I'm taking all the strikes I gave away Soul. Because once again, Soul, you should know better.
Mm-hmm.
We told you, I warned you numerous times, do not listen to that redhead Australian woman. Do not pay attention.
Yes.
And stay away from her. You know, you kept on doing it for week after week, and she just kept pulling and trying to be like, when is it my turn? When is it? It's never your turn, Zaria.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, so. You grew up in a black household. You know the saying, a hard head makes a soft butt. And that's what was happening here. When you let Zaria get close to you, who is a perennial loser at this point. Perennial. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
I think you are. It sounds right.
It sounds wrong coming out of my mouth because I hear it on sports all the time. But a perennial loser, you have surrounded yourself around her. You deserve every bad thing that happened to you. Just say it. Zaria belongs in the Callis family. If I ever want to see somebody, she should be there with Trent and Rocky Romero teaming up to fight somebody.
But you do have a lingering strike around you. I feel it's more like when you fall off the edge on Mario Kart and the clouds picking you up, because you're still with that little boy Talabay.
With them hips.
He dancing.
With those dance moves. That's how he got you. That's how he got you. Makes me sick. Makes you sick.
And then shout out to that podcast because I sent it to you this afternoon. I definitely think that guy was channeling Eric because the way he said Damian Priest should never be a champion because he has no hips.
Yeah,
It's definitely something Eric would say.
I wish Eric was here to address that. Yeah. Can't win without no hips.
How are you gonna hold that title up?
Yeah, it's just gonna fall down. It's a stupid argument, but you know what? Valid argument. That's like when you cast a Batman. Gotta have a decent chin. If I gotta look at that thing, gotta have a nice strong jaw.
In that cow, you have to have a strong chin. Well, I never could be the Batman.
I can't be Batman because I have too many chins. Like, oh, it's doubled. Batman's fat.
I also feel like I have a glass jaw anyway, so like if you hit me as the Batman, oh no. I'm going home.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't think y'all would fight. Oh, what the hell is this?
Who said you could fight back? I'm the Batman.
Yeah, I was gonna throw a couple of batarangs. I'll be like, ah, you know. I didn't expect to get punched in the fucking face. That shit hurt. Alfred, get me some opioids, quick.
Alfred, give me some ice and give me some painkillers.
And you were right. And I don't want to hear this ever fucking again. Okay, I got my ass kicked.
Sitting in the back cave crying.
Now leave me and turn up all the lights. Leave me with my bats.
I said turn off all the lights.
Turn off all the lights. Just leave the bat to my dead parents. Fuck them. Let them stay dead. I ain't get no more justice, no more business. I got punched in the mouth. By the way, I know you avoid trailers. You see the trailer for the Green Lantern?
No, there's a trailer for the Green Lantern?
Yeah, the new TV show. Yeah, the Lanterns.
Oh, is that going to be on HBO?
Yeah.
The one that they've been talking about for years?
About 2 years. It's been about 2 years.
Which Green Lantern are they focusing on?
John Stewart. And Hal Jordan, actually. It's kind of a... it's very... I guess it's going to be sci-fi in there, but it seems like straightforward. Like they're on Earth. They're in regular clothes. They look like they're solving some type of case or something's going on. And there's little rings shown. There's little suits shown. You see a little flight, and I'm assuming they're saving anything that's spectacle for the actual show that isn't just in the pilot, but I thought it looked good. I was like, oh, okay. Hopefully we get to go to space. It doesn't seem like it. It don't seem like it at all.
Well, John Stewart needs to blow up Oa, so...
Yeah. I want some shit to happen. I don't know. It seems very serious. They're cursing. They're saying fuck and everything.
Yeah, well, it's HBO. What do you expect?
I'm trying to, I understand. It's HBO, but you forget that when it comes to comic book shit. Like the Green Lantern going, get the fuck on.
I kind of expect it from Hal. I 100% expect it from Guy Gardner. Yeah. I don't expect it from John Stewart. I feel like John Stewart is the more professional one out of all of them.
Yeah. But
even though he destroys planets and kills people.
Yeah. Did you watch the Justice League cartoon?
At times. I didn't watch it religiously.
Well,
which one? Actually, there was like 3.
Justice League, the animated series, the one that was like Batman the animated series and Superman's cartoon.
Okay. No.
Oh, okay. It's a good show. It's a great show. Season 1, it all builds up to, or season 2, I think it's season 2. It all builds up to like this big war with us and the Thermagarians, and you can argue and say John Stewart saved the world with his penis. So you can argue that, which shows me that's the Green Lantern, man. That's the Green Lantern. That man needs to be in charge of everything.
I don't think we had this conversation on air, where we revealed what terrible things we were watching the last couple of days. Where I think you were watching
America's Next Top Model.
Yeah,
the documentary, not the actual show.
And I was watching Cougar Town.
That you say it's like why? What the?
I've done something worse.
Oh,
I think I've gone back to 2003. I'm now watching One Tree Hill.
Fucking Manny, Manny, at this rate, you're gonna be at Dawson's Creek by Tuesday. You're about to be watching old episodes of Saved by the Bell at this point.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's all right, man. You know what? It's the sentimental value of nostalgia. You're getting old. That's what it is. That's what it is. I solved it. I'm like a therapist. Shantae, put me on your payroll. I'm a therapist.
You know what? You know what you just sounded like?
Yeah.
Whenever someone makes a bold predict, it's not even that bold. An obvious prediction of what's happening in wrestling, and I called it. I called it. Guys, I called it.
I called it. Those are the worst. No, you gotta be outlandish. You gotta be outlandish.
Outlandish.
You gotta be like Javon
outlandish
Evans
like
winning
Royce,
Elimination Chamber. Outlandish.
Outlandish like Royce Keys is gonna win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
That ain't outlandish, man. That's fact. That's already
fact.
You can check that on Wikipedia right now, and it says Royce King's WWE career, and it says winner of the 2026 Andre the Giant Battle Royal. That's how much of a fact it is.
No, because at this moment in time, I believe Royce Keys is either AWOL, no call, no show, missing. So we don't know where he is on this road to WrestleMania.
The man working. I mean, he seems so desperate. I'll help set up the ring. Maybe they just got him setting up the ring. But if I see this motherfucker crying one more time.
They've been playing that interview for about 3 weeks now.
Yes. Stephanie's
By
had
the
like
way,
30 guests. She had 30 guesses the last time he been on there. Crying.
Gunther was on the Cody podcast this week. Mm-hmm. I listened to that at some point this afternoon. That's the most normal Gunther's actually sounded. Because normally he sounds rigid and doesn't want to talk to people.
I believe there's a news story we didn't cover. And it involves Eric Boy, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Nick Aldis.
Oh, no.
In which a fan commented and said if Drew McIntyre loses the WWE Championship this Friday and his consolation prize is fighting Nick Aldis at WrestleMania, which I don't even know if there's rumors to this story, he said Drew McIntyre needs to turn in his papers right away. Then Baron Corbin jumped in and said, you're going to give away $4 to $5 million a year because of a storyline you didn't like? Shut the fuck up.
Yep, 100%.
None of these people would quit their job if they were Drew McIntyre. I'm just saying, if you were making that money, you wouldn't quit. And I don't see it being a bad idea for Nick to get that WrestleMania match. I just think that we're just poorly creative to get here. I don't know how we got to the point where Cody has to win and he's going to fight Orton. It's the big matchup. That's the matchup people want to see. That's the matchup we're going to get. That's the matchup that may put asses in the seats, which they so desire.
I don't think so anymore, man.
No.
Randy's cool and all, but I don't think Randy's a guy that you go, you know what? Like, that's the guy that's a main eventer now. Like, Randy's cool, like, in the sense, like, he's there. He's Randy Orton.
Yeah, but people love Randy Orton like they love Jeff Hardy. He don't matter what you're doing right now. They don't matter what you look like. They're going to cheer you just because of nostalgia.
But Marcus, let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. You only have $3,000 for a WrestleMania ticket.
You're still not in the door. Damn, Manny.
But like let's say
I still can't even get a hotel.
If I had $3,000 for a ticket, and you gave me the option of what you just said, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, or Cody Rhodes versus Jeff Hardy, I'm paying for the Jeff Hardy match.
Whoa! Did I offer Jeff Hardy and Cody?
No. Yeah, but you just compared him to Jeff Hardy as in the thing, because Randy Orton is in the same class as John Cena.
Yeah.
But people don't view him the way they view John Cena.
Yeah, he was the anti-Cena. He was the heel. You're right. But Manny, I'm going to offer you this stuff. I'm going to tell you this, and this is a fact. I know you said Jeff Hardy versus Cody Rhodes, main event WrestleMania. You'd rather see that than him and Drew McIntyre or him in any version of whatever happens there. I will give you this one. I'd rather see CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy than CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
That's true too.
Let's finish that story. He got that man kicked out of WWE for drugs. Let's finish it. He back.
Let's finish that. They're both past it, but let's finish it.
I'm down. And it's probably the most fanboy / Saudi Arabia fan ever. It's Riyadh season. Give me the damn match.
Man, at this rate, we need WrestleMania in like September. Because we ain't making it to April next year for Saudi Mania.
They better draw WrestleMania September 28th.
Or we're going back to Vegas for the third year in a row.
Or they go to New Orleans and say, "Hey, you know about that shit? You know about that? Some shit happened. We back. We're back at the Smoothie King or wherever the hell, the Superdome. We're back." Assholes.
Yeah. Yeah. I just
Eric
don't
didn't run in on us. He had time.
Is he? He didn't even come in the chat. He must be still in traffic.
I
Yeah.
expected a call out.
It technically is. It's no call, no show. This is
points. This is gonna look horrible on his yearly review.
You're gonna bring him in the office.
Hey Manny, segment for Eric and Eric 2K26. Just going to work 3 days in a row.
Just taking some photos here and there. Having lavish dinners.
Boy, but yeah, that concludes our show. We went longer on this weekend because I guess Manny has nothing to do tomorrow other than to go to Wrestle Queendom, and I can talk just for general, just anyway. I'm dead tired.
Yeah.
Too,
Although to be fair, it is 4 a.m. now. We should probably wrap this up.
And to quote as some sophisticated man, I'm famished. I haven't eaten since lunch.
Figured I could eat now. It's almost breakfast time. Starving.
Yeah, but tune in this Sunday for the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. Manny's not going to be on because Eve is happening at the same time, right? We're competing with Eve?
No, Eve is going to happen at, I think it starts at 4 p.m. and it will finish probably around the time you guys are wrapping up.
4 p.m. your time?
Yeah, it starts 4 p.m. I think my time. Because it says doors at 3. But British wrestling never starts on time, so you just got to remember that.
Yeah, but look forward to talking to you about it on Tuesday or Monday.
Talk about Monday.
Yeah,
talk about Monday.
I forgot about the watch along on Monday, and then this should be a fun watch along that day. And then we got the regular show on Tuesday. See what that bullshit happened. Where CM Punk, spoiler for Raw, where CM Punk tells CM Punk that his dog Larry isn't in the clouds. He's down there in hell. They call old Randy Orton. Just dark shit.
No, Roman's
saying the dog is in hell is fucking crazy.
Roman's going to release the footage from Brawl Out. Just the dog.
I just want Roman to say, I was there that night during Brawl Out. I was there.
You can't come on now.
Oh no, you're too late, man. Coming in the shadows.
We're wrapping it up. So like the video, subscribe. We'll be Eric and Marcus will be back on Sunday. I'll be back on Monday. Peace.
Pieces. What a rush. There it is.
Oh wait, we should end it with this.
Oh, we got one. We got one. We got one. We got one.
So we out.
All right. Yeah, we out. It's a picture of 2 men in this photo and 1 little boy.
It's if Randy Orton never made it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Kind of look like the Miz from Tough Enough if he didn't make it.
Who, Okada?
No. I'm talking about all Fletcher. All Tor Fletcher. I ain't fucking with the two on the right. They look like they kill people. Okada be like, kill him, Mark Davis. Kill him. Eliminate this man. Eliminate him. Talks too much.
Oh. All right, we out.
Go ahead, Mark Davis. Get them titles.
Oh, no! For the depths!